Just had approved my time off request denied because a coworker has kids and I don't. I know. It's a common gripe. Just needed to vent a bit. I put in a time off request well within the advanced notice requirement. My request was 90 days prior to the time requested with the minimum notice requirement of 30 days. My time off is 14 days away and I was told that I cannot take it as a coworker requested it off. Yesterday, when I mentioned the 30-day advanced notice requirement, I was told that my coworker has kids and since I don't, my request was less important than theirs. I should have seen it coming. The one who approves, denies time off has a group of friends in my work area that gets catered to. I also know that I have no recourse in this matter because HR protects company income and nothing else. Those with authority over her don't care as long as we produce results. Pretty sure an employment attorney would tell me that I have no recourse. I can't wait until August so I don't have to repay my sign-on bonus. This place will be in my review mirror. I might even shake the dust from my shoes when I leave. It might be a little late now, but in the future if they try to pull this, tell them your plans are in place and you cannot get a refund and that you will be out, even if it's unapproved. If you have any record of it already being approved, print it out, forward it to your personal email. If you get written up for taking unapproved time, show them it was approved in advance and then taken away. Keep quiet about it, then call out on the day of whatever you had planned. You deserve your time off. And if they won't respect you requesting time off well in advance, they can enjoy being short-handed with minimal notice. Since I don't have kids, my request was less important than theirs. Was that in writing? If it was, talk to a lawyer. Well, I have made plans to attempt to make children on these days off. So HR is actually supposed to protect the company in general, including lawsuits. So I'd go ahead and get in writing, preferably email, and take a screenshot. But ask why your leave was denied when you put in for it first when they answer that you don't have kids so they get the day off instead of you. There you go. Lawsuit for discrimination and unfair workplace environment. I would take the time anyways. It's manager's problem for approving time off on a day already requested. Kids don't invalidate your need for that same time. Kids don't get people an automatic time off pass. Parents have to follow the same workplace regs as the child-free. Absolutely put in a complaint to our and boss's boss. I had a boss like this when I worked in a call center. If you were sick and puking, they had no sympathy. They wanted you in the office, but if your kid was sick, oh my goodness, you better go home and take care of that baby. Fuck you, Shwana. Those kids aren't answering the phones. I absolute hate when a workplace will allow parents time off, call-outs, etc. with no issues and act like childless folks don't have a life or priorities as well. I remember in my old department, PPL called out regularly because their kid was sick. I turned around and called out when my dog was sick. You're far nicer than I am. My time off notices are never requests. They'll be shocked when you quit without notice. I'm telling you as a courtesy that I will not be here on these days. Used to work in customer service, retail. One Christmas Eve, where everyone was expected to work, they had a drawing for people to leave early. I won. My kids are grown. So I said to a coworker that had a little girl, "Go ahead and go. I'll take your shift." My manager said, "Nope. She was not allowed to leave." But I was. Seriously? It was pure vindictive behavior. That is illegal discrimination. Definitely talk to our. Tell them you want the day off and made plans and everything about the policy that you were told. Suggests they can't go back on it. Get an explanation in writing. Take your time off. If they are short-staffed, the one with kids can work. Her desire to breed is not your problem, especially when you followed the regulations. You march right into that person's office, the one who denied your time off, and tell him, her that you are going to be gone on those dates and they can figure out how to manage without you. That is part of your compensation. They can't say, we're going to keep part of your pay because we need for something else. You can get it back later. Do not let them push you around like this. They are wrong and they know it. It wasn't a request, it was polite advanced notice that you will not be there those dates. Let your employer know that the time off was as you are in the process of adopting some Ukrainian kids whose parents were killed in the Russian invasion, and now you won't be able to adopt them. But you understand that your coworkers' kids are more important than some kids no one cares about. Moving forward, wait a few weeks and start showing photos of the quintuplets you adopted so you can take time whenever you feel necessary. This should be a life lesson. You always have kids. Hey, maybe they don't live with you so they only visit from out of state now and then. Or holidays. Once I started doing this 20 years ago, life was much nicer. Then I had an actual kid. 30 days advanced notice? Is this normal?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.